fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on.
Yeah, Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home, it's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone, we made a pact, I'm going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown, I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with a sample my songs.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. First up,
This bout,
you can tell both these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The jab just got blocked. Counter punch. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. And they block the right uppercut. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The charts action from both of these fighters. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept...
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Right hook catching air. Nice job by him to block that jab. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for... And Valkyrie just got dropped. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Some bruising. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And they're going to let him continue. You'd like to see more jabs. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Blocks the jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Left hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is in.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Swing and a miss with that jab. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? And he will stop the fight.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination. A stoppage.
Yeah, like a duff. All the belts mighty.
can't try a ting. No but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Can't try a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother, have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.
Surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pakia. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Your idols become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemons. Up for money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my sneakers. There was holes in my sneakers. I had to go
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. It is the one and only Grand Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Showboat, and they will have a power advantage here. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan. Many consider this to be the most exciting division in all of boxing. It's the middleweights, and you can see who's more advanced in age.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is...
First up, we have...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has... So here we go. Should be a good one. It's all offense all the time. The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. That left hook won't score. Swing and a miss with that hook. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with that right hook. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a fire.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They blocked the jab. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? We wanted action, and they are delivering. There's a counter shot. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight was...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. And Showboat is down to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot?
1, 2, 3.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice count. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Tried to score with the uppercut. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Nice counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come. There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Neither one of these fighters can take a round off. It is that close of a... On to the 5th we go. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
I cannot wait to see what happens this round. I'm stoked. I'm supposed to know this sport. I have no idea which way it's going to go. What are you saying, Doug?
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Tried to score with the uppercut. 'Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't score with that hook again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperate. This is the beginning of round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Blocks that right hook. And down goes Amir Khan. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What a huge momentum swing that's going to... Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Lucky that hook didn't score. There's a counter shot. Good defense with that left jab. Nice counter. And that right hand had to hurt. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just put Amir Khan down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, and he's still one.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you...
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Blocks that jab. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start. So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue. And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Just missed with that hook. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. They're in trouble. Didn't wait long to... Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
That's when you talk about championship.
We've made it to round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Are we about to see a first round knockout? Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, did you see that? And down goes Showboat. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will you continue?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. What a massive upset this would be. And Showboat has just been knocked down.